hear people speak, often I see people run out of breath when they are speaking.
Mm.
And I wonder, I can imagine that that could be for different reasons. All right. But then if you want to advise somebody to not do that or to prevent that happening to them, what are the things you would suggest for them to do so that they understand breathing? Sometimes I feel somebody who's gonna like fall off the stage when they're speaking because the way they're breathing and things like that. Any suggestion on how to prevent that?
I would probably say it's their pacing of their speech. So I feel like a lot of speakers they learn how to be loud and energized and all this, but you can't stay at that level for 45 minutes. Most speakers, you're going to run out of steam, you're going to run out of breath, and more importantly, you're going to exhaust your audience. No one can stay at a level 10 for an entire 30 minutes, 45, 60-minute speech. It's exhausting. So you've got to learn the art of pacing and learn how to take a pause. There should be some things just like now. I can talk, I'm very energized. I love what I do. I'm passionate about what I do. I am overall, my predominant style is I call myself the energizer. So I have a speaker impact archetype assessment, and I'll share that because people can go and do it for free, and it'll let you identify what's your predominant speaker style. For me, I am the energizer. That's what I'm called. However, even as an energizer, I understand that I will deplete my audience of all of their energy if I'm only at a 10 my entire speech. So there have to be times during the speech where I soften my tone, I slow my pace, I lower my volume, and I shift from energized maybe to something a little more serious because I really want you to understand how powerful your voice is. So now I might, again, you can tell everything is shifted. I'm not wailing and flailing. My volume isn't high. I am serious because I want you to know that if I can, you can. And then I can lean into the audience. It's so important that you don't diminish the power of your voice. Don't diminish it because you're comparing it to someone else. Don't diminish it because of where you came from and where you grew up. Don't diminish it because of what you don't have. Somebody somewhere in the world is waiting on the very thing you've been sitting on. Just take that in for a moment. In fact, I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Are we ready? Let's do that together. Yeah. It feels good to be reminded that your voice matters, doesn't it? I want you to look to your neighbor and just say, neighbor, we need your voice. Neighbor. That's just an example of how I would slow things down. I'm pacing. My pacing is slower. I'm giving myself a pause from the energized passion up it, right? Every audience needs an experience. I love theater. I don't know how many of you go to theater, have been to theater, or enjoy it or don't enjoy it. I love going to see plays, especially in New York on Broadway. And I don't go to a play or theater and only watch a 2-hour play that's only sad. You can't get me to a play that's sad for 2 hours. I don't go to theater and watch a play that's only happy and excited for 2 hours. I don't go to a play that's only funny for 2 hours. No, there literally are ebbs and flows. There are parts in the play that are sad, that are pulling at your heartstrings. Then there are other parts that are comedic. Then there are other parts that are serious and maybe put you into deep thought. Then there are other parts that are happy and jovial and joyous. And so just like theater and a play, you also as a speaker, you are delivering a performance. And you want to make sure that it's unforgettable in the minds and the hearts of those who are listening by giving them a variety of emotions, a variety of pacing, a variety of volume and tone. All of that adds to it being an experience, not just another speech.
Wow, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. One of the things that I first learned when I joined Toastmasters is the crutch words, right? And people that are not speaking within the Toastmasters system will try to always speak and use and trying to see if that's gonna people perceive them as if they're flowing very well, because they think that if they keep speaking, that means that they are fluent, right?
Right.
But then, like as you just explained, that's not true.